Let's go next to Carrie from Baltimore. Carrie, you're on the air.
Hey, David, how are you?
I'm doing well, Carrie. Thank you.
I have a few questions actually, and they kind of tie in together. One, you might have got my voicemail. I was talking about the Proud Boys versus Antifa.
Okay.
What is the overall goal with them? I mean, one of the videos, they're literally just shooting paintballs and fireworks at each other, and it almost seems like it's like grown adults acting make believe.
Well,
And
yeah.
I mean, like if you're like I think about like the Middle East, like the Taliban and all of them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we are so embarrassing. Like this. I mean, it's embarrassing, but what is their goal for what they're doing? I mean, is it to intimidate people, and do they think just that little amount will intimidate the whole entire country? Like, I just don't understand what their goal is.
I think they have different goals. For some of them, it's just kind of like LARPing and kayfabe. You know, they just want to. They're playing these characters and they like attention and so on and so forth. Some of them see their behavior as a path towards accelerating some kind of revolution of sorts. I don't think there's one answer to that, which is what makes these groups so dangerous, that you can have factions within them that believe any crazy thing. And they're not necessarily communicating to others that that's what they believe. And they are, I think it's just a mishmash of different things.
Well, I mean, going off of that, if their goal is to make a change, I mean, if thinking about war, they're not hurting people essentially. I mean, like death, like I mean, overall, most of them are not killing everybody.
Yes.
Um, but if I just don't see where this is going, and I feel like it's just like adult men just playing out something.
Yeah.
But
It
the other
doesn't
part,
feel to me like it's going anywhere good.
yeah, but it also seems I don't lack of intelligence on their part. Like it
Sure.
just seems like this is just what we're gonna do. This
Yep.
and it just I don't understand it at all. But the other part is talking about the government and accountability. I mean, throughout the past 30 years, our government has dramatically gone down in being responsible and being held accountable for their actions. I feel like it's just getting dramatically worse. And how long will this continue before if we finally rise up and what I mean, because people are mad about the wrong thing.
Yeah, yeah, no, as I've said, if we could channel the anger that exists among many into something that's number one, actually a problem, and number two, a problem that we could solve, it would be amazing what we would be able to do.
I mean, but going back to like the government, we hear about these guys or these people just committing crimes. Like this is stuff that you and I will go to jail for. Why do they get to get away with it? And it's becoming an actual theme that, hey, I'll just get in the government so I don't have to be accountable for my
Right?
actions.
If the president does it, it's not illegal. It's that extended.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So how far is this going to go before it like totally tanks the whole entire like
I
country? I
mean,
mean, I
listen,
just feel
Carrie,
like
let's be real. It went all the way up to the presidency under Trump, and he's avoided all consequences so far. So far.
yeah. I mean, well, we've seen it throughout the years. Like I said, I'm only 39, so I can only remember just a little bit when it came down to Clinton. But I just feel like since then, it's just been going. It's like the new thing. I mean, look at Marjorie Taylor Greene or Kristen Sinema or Joe Manchin. They just don't care. They're just blatant about their irresponsibility and just being criminal.
Yeah, without a doubt. I unfortunately think it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, I do too. I just wonder how long it's going to take, roughly.
Um,
So,
5 years. I don't know. I think it's going to get worse for several years at least. Let's put it
oh
that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the next 20 years are just going to be really just very drastic
Let's hope it's
and
not that one that much.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I know I like to just be, maybe pace it out a little bit
Realistic.
longer. But
Yeah.
so thank you so much, David. I
All
will
right,
talk to
Carrie.
you
Thank you
later.
very much. Appreciate the call. That's Carrie